Hello and welcome to Randoms. We're back again. Here we are different. Here we don't care. Here we just say what we need to say, the way we say it. I mean, no one will be spared here. This is what we call celebrity life and whatever. You choose that life. It chooses you or you choose it. I don't know and we don't care. But all that we need to know is that here, we're not going to be ngangaring anyone here.
Yeah, it's very difficult to put your point across when you are being attacked by a certain faction that seem to believe that we should side with things that are inappropriate and not call them out. So this is not the channel for you if you want your favorite celebrities' feelings to be massaged.
No, we're not massaging any feelings.
Or anybody, any church.
And we're not explaining
before.
Anything to anyone that
with
we
the
don't
churches
need to explain.
Before. Do not expect we must whitewash.
No, we don't.
It's difficult for us to work when the expectation is that
Let
we
us
must
do what we need to do. Let's not even explain. Let us
whitewash. So this is the channel of unpopular opinions. Please proceed at your own risk. You may not like some of the things that you're gonna hear, but you chose to proceed. I'm giving you a moment. So guys, welcome to Randoms. And yes, today we're gonna be discussing the Orlando Pirates player. Okay, they've written midfielder here, and you're saying Lorch is not a midfielder.
He can be regarded as a midfielder because sometimes they use him as incoming striker, number 10, but more so is a winger. Lorch is a winger, but yeah.
He's a winger. Well, he was found guilty of assault with intent to cause grievous bodily harm by the Randburg Magistrates Court on Tuesday, the 6th of June 2023. Lorch was arrested on September 7th in Midrand, Johannesburg, in 2020 and later released on a 2,000 rands bail after an assault case was opened against him by his ex-girlfriend, Fundiswa Mathithibala. The incident reportedly took place at the soccer player's home in Midrand, and Mathithibala said she was visiting Lorch when he left her at his home to go out with his friend. She saw that it was getting late and messaged him to return her car keys. On arrival, an argument ensued, and Lorch became violent towards her and started to strangle her, beat her, while pulling her up and down. She called for help, and his friend came to her rescue. In January 2021, the case was provisionally withdrawn, pending further investigation by the police, said National Prosecuting Authority spokesperson Pindim Jondwana at the time. Now, Lorch, through his legal team, submitted representations to the senior public prosecutor, and after considering such representations, the SPP took a decision to provisionally withdraw the prosecution against Lorch. Now, on Tuesday morning, the court found that Lorch was guilty of the assault. Added Mjondwana, he said, said the state prosecutor, Michelle Hart, argued that the medical evidence corroborated the evidence of the complainant. The accused did not have any injuries, which meant he was the aggressor. The accused and his witness did not create a good impression in court and appeared to be not credible witnesses.
Okay.
So the case was postponed to July 28th for sentencing proceedings. Do you think he's going to go to jail? I don't think so.
Look, he might not. But look, he's a pirate player, that we know. Going to jail, considering that he also submitted, I think, from what I'm gathering, is that he also submitted that there was a fight between the two of them. It was not a one-way street. But he couldn't prove it. So this is she said, he said.
No, but she had injuries. I remember the story when it first broke out. She even went to hospital. Apparently, she was very badly beaten at the time. She even went to hospital. I think she had broken things, broken body parts. It's just that it's been 2020. It's been a while. I don't remember quite the details, but she had been in hospital.
Okay. Well, it could be that. It could be that, or it could be that maybe what I have realized most of the time is that when two people fight, whoever is overpowering the other one, that person is bound to get injuries. Not to say that I'm discounting the fact that Lorch is a male, and well, it's a sensitive issue.
Yes.
But it is. I'm wondering what could have just came to this man's mind to actually go and do that. It's something that I need to also look at as to what could be the reason for that.
It was a bit harsh, extreme. It was too much.
It looked like someone who was very angry.
Yeah, finding out what had happened prior to that, only he would have to give his side of the story. Hopefully he will say it somewhere in some podcast. Maybe one day, Asas. But for now, aren't you relieved you don't have to say allegedly? Usually with this kind of cases, you have to say allegedly because you can't go around calling people according to what they have been accused of before a court of law can confirm that is what actually happened. But in this instance, it has happened, okay, and now it's time for Lorch to face the music. Well, Mathithibala celebrated on her Instagram post, okay. She has reacted on her Instagram with pictures of her standing outside. I think we have the picture there. She's standing outside court and giving a message of thanks for the support that she has received. And she said, she put up a post, being born and bred in the rural areas doesn't define your level of intelligence, wisdom, and strength God has given you along with your ancestors. Let them undermine you and honesty to lead you. Kuthi khu ibinde lendlela ndithi enkosi. And then she tagged a friend and said, "Thank you, my sister, for your consistent love and support. I love you."
I see below someone is saying, I thought you dropped the charges back long time ago. Everyone we are lenza input. Okay, this is someone, but I'm worried about the definition of rural areas and all of a sudden and intelligence and wisdom. Where does that come into? What does it compensate for in this instance? Because what needed to happen here is to prove, and doesn't need intelligence. Not unless you are telling us that, okay, it's through my intelligence that the fight happened, and the way it happened, it sort of favors me. That's what I'm feeling. I mean, because that's what you are saying now.
Because you are not alone. A lot of people, even on the social media streets, I saw a couple of posts, even coming from women who are like, to provoke someone. Usually the court doesn't look at that aspect of who provoked who, of course. It's not important because you've already caused the grievous bodily harm. So that is thrown out of the window because you have done the damage. So you will be punished for that. But then we can't also not look at the fact that there are some women who know how to...
That's why I'm worried about the word intelligence, wisdom, village girl.
Using that wording.
It's like I've achieved what I wanted to achieve.
We know that it took long.
It sounds like I have, through my intelligence, I have managed to, because of your lack of intelligence, I have managed then to overcome and overpower you. It's like...
It doesn't sound right.
It was a matter of who's smarter than who's going to outsmart. Yeah, it's like a game, checkmate.
It doesn't feel right.
It's a situation where someone had bodily harm and someone was hurt. I don't think this is how you would celebrate.
I don't think so too.
But
yes, you fought for your justice and you persisted, and it's a good thing that you did. However, this post is very
it's very
worrying.
provoking. It's very provoking. It's not provoking. It requires you to, as we are now talking about it and analyzing it, because you look at someone who's really been had. They don't go around and swim.
You are making it sound like it was a calculative game.
Yeah, it does sound like that, and it looks like that.
But will not take away from your hurt, and I'm sure it was very traumatic. But I wish we could. Such things like this is not a happy moment. It shouldn't be.
No. It shouldn't be. Yes, you finally got in justice.
Your justice, and it's good.
It's good, very good, but it shouldn't be like a checkmate type of a thing. This is
troubling.
We're in a society of things like this happening, and now to go and talk about your intelligence. Are you saying that other women that fail, it's because they lack intelligence and wisdom? What exactly are you saying? Or you are saying that this was a well-calculated move and you got what you wanted?
I wish she could take it down because
No, she's not. She's not. She likes social media, that one.
It doesn't.
She likes social media, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. And also I was looking at her social media and I'm like, I've seen this face before. There's somewhere where I've seen this face before, and scrolling through Facebook, I remember I was shown she was on Andile Jali's social media, specifically his Facebook page, dancing and doing videos and stuff. And I have to wonder whether she's also in a relationship, no, Andile Jali, or what is going on.
No, I've started seeing her also there. I've never seen her with Lorch, but I've just started seeing her with Jal. That's when I started knowing this woman. She was wearing Sundowns kits now and then, and some men's.
She still is.
She dances around. She likes to tiptoe and do all those things. It's like
she has a thing for soccer players.
It's very amazing that we overlook things like that. She's at the right place at the right time most of the time to get these players. AJ, I don't know if they are dating.
I don't know.
But
I'm confused.
They are seemingly together most of the time.
Most of the times.
And perhaps it's something good friendship. I don't know.
And I remember people would drag her on the Facebook. They'd be like, they don't understand what she's doing in Andile's social media page. Why is she posting herself? She used to post herself dancing and stuff.
And it was around the time where Andile Jali was actually in a I would say a messy breakup of
a messy divorce because
yes.
he was married.
A messy divorce, and you are there. This is where I'm confused about people like her. It's like,
very confusing.
I mean, how would you like it? How does it feel to be in a position where you were at while the wife is fighting the very same person, and you are posting yourself, and actually you are talking? I think there was even some post where she
and she was clapping back at people that
even
were criticizing the behavior, Nabakiva, you know. And I'm like, yo.
She does look like that. She is. I don't know. Maybe that's what intelligence entails.
Asazi, maybe that's part of the intelligence, yabo.
Yeah,
but
it's a process.
Time will tell. For now, she can celebrate her
She sure knows how
victory.
to choose them then, if that is the case.
But I always started to wonder when you can move from this soccer player to the next soccer player to Ginge.
Yeah, it's like
it's like that's your
ancestors are with you, man. They choose the right ones that have got some chankuras and all that. Well, maybe you do also have yours, but I mean, for me, I feel sympathy for people like her. If really she's dating these people, these are right. I mean, people who've got money, they are playing soccer. But I also reserve some.
Yeah, you have to leave a room.
Yeah, I leave a room for
the whole story.
Remember,
to
there's
unfold. His side, like, her side, and then somewhere in
between. A messy
side
that was happening there in that relationship, Yachan. I remember very well. But you were just part there and there.
in the middle of it.
And that doesn't scream someone who really cares about what others are saying and how they're feeling.
Think. Our opinion or the public opinion doesn't matter in this instance. Well, that's it from us, guys. Tell us what you think about the story and share your comments down below. We are ready to take them all, even if you don't agree. It's fine.
Yeah, people will not agree. People will agree. But I mean, we're just going to say what we're saying. And that's how it is, man.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for joining us at Randoms.
Situation.
The red flags are red flags. We're always going to raise them. It's nice. The money is nice. Everything, the lifestyle is nice. But we're always going to point it out when things are going left. And that's how it is. We're not going to be people who are saying, hey, all is good, when we see that you are actually out of line according to our views, according to our rules of life. Basically, I mean, karma knows the person all the time. It never misses. That's my feeling.
Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Thank you, guys. Until the next one. Bye.
It's a bye from me.